called racist for winning Super Bowl during Black History Month. And I'm like, surely not. Surely there's not someone out there this dumb, this stupid. Tom Brady ruined Black History Month. Laugh my ass off. Rooting for Tom Brady is basically supporting white supremacy.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Political Trends. In today's video, we will be taking a look at some SJWs getting triggered by Tom Brady. But first, please consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel for more content like this and much more. Click the notification bell too so you don't miss out on any future videos. Now, let's get straight into it. Number one being a mask hole. We start things off with some SJWs who saw Tom Brady not wearing a mask when entering the stadium for the Super Bowl. The SJWs were not at all happy about him not wearing a mask, and they made their feelings known on Twitter, and trust me, there was a whole army of them. The SJWs even had a term for people that do not wear masks, which is called a mask hole. To be honest, you wouldn't be surprised by them having a name for every little thing that triggers them. That just shows what they are. One of them even said that people should hate Tom Brady for not wearing a mask. A bit much, don't you think? Damn. Number two, Colin Kaepernick is SJW's hero. Now, there were some SJWs that were complaining that Brady is being seen as a hero and that Colin Kaepernick wasn't, and that the roles are supposed to be reversed. Such a weird thing to say because Brady has literally nothing to do with Kaepernick, but of course, those SJWs just somehow had to put their two together to make Tom Brady look bad.
This is what they do. They try to paint a narrative. Tom Brady and Colin Kaepernick could not be more different, but you're trying to take Brady, who has never talked openly about his politics. When he's been asked, he's answered the questions, but he's never just offered up his politics.
It's simply because Brady is a Trump supporter and the SJWs don't like that, so they'll find any reason, even if there isn't a reason, to take Brady down and give him a bad image. Brady has not done anything wrong to people, but the SJWs still want to attack. Number three, winning the Super Bowl during a Black History Month. Well, now we have some SJWs that were angry because Tom Brady won the Super Bowl during Black History Month. Okay, SJWs get really offended by the craziest things, but this has got to be right up there with one of the most ridiculous things that they've ever been offended about. Serious, this is a real thing that actually happened.
Racist for winning Super Bowl during Black History Month. And I'm like, surely not. Surely there's not someone out there this dumb, this stupid. Tom Brady ruined Black History Month. Laugh my ass off. Rooting for Tom Brady is basically supporting white supremacy.
Do you see how ridiculous those tweets are? Someone really said that Brady ruined Black History Month. I mean, come on. The guy is just playing football and he won a trophy. He really isn't doing anything to anyone. But the most ridiculous tweet about Tom Brady was the one that said that supporting Brady is basically supporting a white supremacist. What? SJWs are truly something else. How have you come to that conclusion? Is there just not supposed to do their job and win a game just because it's Black History Month? I'm confused here. Number four, supporting Brady is racist. Now we have an SJW who saw a lot of claims and debates about Tom Brady being one of the best athletes of all time, which is a fair debate given what he's done. But this SJW said that considering as one of the very best shows that there is a systematic racism against black athletes that also play quarterback.
Then you look at this over here from this person, and I'm not going to say their name, but you can see it right there, this is what somebody's really thinking, where they said there's an enormous amount of racial undertones to this entire conversation about Brady being the best athlete of all time in a way that willfully ignores black athletes and past and present, as well as the ongoing systemic discrimination against black athletes in the quarterback position.
Again, this is one hell of a claim. It's just an opinion that he could be the best. Just SJWs making a mountain out of a molehill. Number 5. supporting Trump. We end things off with an SJW who wrote a whole article about how bad it is of Tom Brady to support Trump. This was all because Tom Brady had a MAGA hat and they found it in his locker in the changing room. The article is titled, "Tom Brady has gotten a pass for his support of Donald Trump."
And I would have heard about it. But I did read this article. And I think this first paragraph here sums up the entire piece. Tom Brady was happy to talk about politics until he wasn't. The Make America Great Again hat in his locker, the flippant endorsement of then presidential candidate Donald Trump, only when those ties became inconvenient did Brady decide he wanted to stick to sports and that he preferred to be a beacon of positivity rather than delve into society's thorny ills. How mighty white of him. That sums up the entirety.
The article states that the hat is a flippant endorsement of Trump and that the writer of the article, who was triggered by Brady being asked about his ties to Trump and answering that, he would know to stick to sports. But to top it all off, the writer said that Brady supporting Trump is mighty white. Having political differences is a huge problem for SJWs. That alone makes someone an enemy to them. These are some pretty ridiculous SJWs. Which one did you find the most surprising? Let us know down in the comments below. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed it, then be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this and much more. Click that notification bell too so you don't miss out on any future videos. But that's all for now. We'll see you guys next time. Take care until then.